Hello, it's Monday morning, week 11. So it's 9 o'clock. Oh no, it's not. It's 10 a.m. Already been up and down my run this morning. I went for a easy 3 miles. It's easy week. So easy 3 miles this morning. And then I've been to see Sophie for sports massage. She's realigned my hips. My legs, one was longer than the other, which does tend to happen when marathon training. I tend to have to get my hips realigned. I'm going to go work in a minute. I'm going to have some food and then I'm going out. I've got a session tomorrow. I'm not sure how big a session I'm going to do. Then Wednesday I'll have a recovery as normal. Thursday will be a cross trainer day. Friday rest as normal. Saturday is a shakeout and then it's the Stafford Half Marathon. Oh, massive bush. And then it's the Stafford Half Marathon on Sunday. So I want to give it a really good go. It's a bit hilly, so I'm not sure. I've been told it's not a PB course. I ran it years ago and PB'd on it, but I wasn't marathon training and it was a different course. It was a bit flatter. I haven't run it this new course. I don't know. My friend did run it in like 85, 86 minutes last year, which I think is bonkers. And she won it. But yeah, it's a nice one. It's a good local one, Stafford. There's lots of girls from the club running it. So it's going to be I can't wait to see how the top 10 pans out. So right, I'm going to go and have some food. Then I'm going to go to work. And yeah, my run's done for the day. Probably, hopefully, maybe, who knows, get a gym session in tonight. But it feels good actually to get a morning run done. I can't get up and do them though. They're a slog. I'm going to have my breakfast. This tree. Why am I talking to my phone here? Because this plant's just getting in the way. Right, I'm going now. I'll catch you later. Bye. I just woke up, just had a nap. I felt so tired this morning. I think because of the double run yesterday, the 2 10-milers that I did. It's basically a 20-mile run, isn't it? I always feel tired the next day. Oh my God. So yeah, I have no more running today. I think I'm going to try and get to the gym now later. I'm going to make some dinner now because my stomach's rumbling. Look what's come in the post today. Hello, it's Tuesday. It's session today with the City of Stoke guys. It's 4-minute reps. So I'm going to take that off. That's better. 4-minute reps tonight. It's between 6 and 10. So usually I would do the 10, but because of my race on Sunday that I want to race, I want to have a good go, I'm going to do the lower number, which is 6. So I'm going to do 6 by 4-minute reps tonight. So I'm just having my standard usual overnight oats that I always have before a Tuesday session. So I'm going to take my race shoes for later, which are they Alphaflys, Vaporflies, the orange Kipchoge ones? I don't even know, but I bought them for London Marathon last year. Obviously didn't get there because I was injured and had to pull out. So I've literally worn them. I did a session in them and then I ran a 5-mile race in them last year and then I got injured and never put them on my feet again. So tonight will be the first time. So I'm going to do my session in them and see how they feel. They're not the best when it's wet. The grip's not the best. So I think doing it with the pavement, with the road being not dry is good actually. It'll do me a favour that I can see if I want to wear those or my Saucony Endorphin Pros on Sunday. It's just such an expensive shoe to just sit and not be used. So I'm hoping that they respond okay to the wet. Surely they like £290. I got them in the Christmas sale. So I did not pay £290 for them. But you think for a shoe at that much that you'd be able to handle a bit of rain? What am I taking with me today? We've got the Alphaflys. Got some shorts and stuff because it's quite warm. It's like weird weather. So I've got a vest. I've got 2 t-shirts. One for warming up in and one for maybe doing the session in. And I've got a vest that I might do the session in with some sleeves. Got a couple of pairs. Oh no, that's my coat. Where are my sleeves? Gloves. Sleeves are somewhere. sleeves. Yeah, and some sleeves that I'll put on if I wear a vest, and then I can just take them off. I'll rub some of this on as well before we start on my left leg where it's a bit tight and a bit funky. Right, I'm going to get dressed. I love these shoes so much though. Okay, let's go. Time for track. And I'm actually leaving the house and it's still light. Like, how amazing is that? In like a couple of weeks' time, it's going to actually be light on a Tuesday night session. I'm so happy. Just the thought of it brings me joy. From Tuesday session, so I did a reduced session of 5 by 4 minutes and there was 60 seconds recovery. So kept the first 4 relatively controlled, nice and easy. I think it started off about 6:42 pace and then kind of went down into low 20s. Just getting interrupted by Mark asking me if I want any pie. Right, okay, where was I? Yes, so worked into it from 6:42 down to I think about 6:22, and then the last one I just pushed. I just kind of went for it a little bit. And I think it was about 5:56 pace. So that's quick for me. That's quicker than my normal 5k pace. But I think I just want to have a bit of a blowout. I felt pretty knackered tonight. I didn't really feel comfortable. I don't know if it's psychological because I know it's an easy week, it's a down week, and I was doing less reps. I was supposed to keep it controlled. But yeah, I felt like it wasn't as easy as it should have been. But I also did have a massage yesterday. So I always think that makes your legs feel a bit funky for a day or two. Yeah, nothing really to massively report on tonight. It was just a short session to keep the legs ticking over, ready for Sunday. So I've got a recovery run tomorrow. I'll do 4 miles recovery in the morning. And yeah, and then I won't run then until Saturday for my shakeout, but I'm going to do some cross training at the gym, right? I'm going to have a bath. I'm going to have a nice Epsom bath and soak me bones. Morning. I'm knackered, I'm tired. I'm going out for my recovery run because I'm getting my eyelashes done this afternoon and I can't run when I've just had them done. Girl problems, I know. Feeling a bit like frog in the back of my throat this morning, like a bit phlegmy. So yeah, I've just had a piece of toast. I'm just going to finish this dead quick. Try and go to the toilet, as we all know, because as soon as I start going for a run, I'll need a poo. And that's just not ideal. I could not fall asleep last night, which is not uncommon for me after a session, and I only did half the session. I'm going to go and get ready and go out because I'm short on time this morning. So I want to do 5 miles. I might end up just doing 4. Right, best get going. Oh. 4 mile recovery done. It is warm. It is really mild. I am one sweaty lady. Spring is on its way. How am I supposed to do exercise with you stuck on my face? I can't breathe. Oh God. I thought I'd just do some lower body exercises at home. Oh, instead of going to the gym. And I'm being held hostage by my own dog now, it seems. Pixie, Mummy, can't breathe. I'm trying to like single leg glute bridge things and this does not help. Right. For God's sake! What is wrong with you? No! No! This is why I can't do yoga ever at home. I love you too, but this is not the time. So this evening, I've just pulled up to the gym. I've had a busy day at work today. I did want to get up and come to the gym this morning, but I just didn't. To be fair, I had a late night. I didn't get to bed till like midnight. So I decided to stay in bed instead. Why not? So yes, no Thursday track session for me tonight because I'm on a down week. going to have a bath. Feels weird not going to track on a Thursday. I feel like I've kind of not done anything with my evening. But I have been in the gym and I did some upper body and a bit of core, and I had a really good stretch out of my hips and everything. And then tomorrow's rest day. I feel like it's a bit of a pretty boring week because there's not really that much to chat about running wise. It's Friday, it's rest day. Rest day because I'm not going to rest. I'm going to go to the gym today. I'm not going to do a really heavy workout. I'm not going to do any cardio or anything like that. I'm just basically going for mobility and to stretch everything out and just do some very light core work. Just keep the body moving really. A bit of a check-in because of my hip. I just want to make sure that's all feeling okay. So I've just been cleaning my shoes. So I've been cleaning my race shoes. White shoes, I don't know why I do it, because as soon as they get the tiniest bit of dirt on, that's it. But I've just washed these, I'll dry them off. Then I've just given my babies a clean. I think I'm going to wear these on Sunday because I think the weather conditions are going to be quite dry. Now I know the course is flooded in areas, but they have changed the course round so we can avoid the flooded patches. So I think they should be okay. But at some point I'm going to have to wear them in a race when it's wet. It might rain London. It might be a complete washout. Who knows? I can't just keep them in a box forever. That's not the point of why I bought them. I hadn't washed these from the Wrexham half and it was really puddly. There was loads of puddles. It was quite a damp course. So yeah, they were overdue a clean. So I'm going to dry them off and hopefully they'll look better than they did before I cleaned them. Finished at the gym, just did very easy, very slow, 10 minutes, just warm up on the bike. And then I did lots of lower body mobility, stretching out my hips. And then I did some activations and a bit of core. And I've just done about 45 minutes and that's plenty. And I'll probably do something similar at home tomorrow, I reckon. So, right, I've got my protein shake. I stocked up on my peach, my clear peach protein. I've missed it. It's so good and so convenient. I'm going to work now for a couple of hours. I've got a really nice, easy day. So I'm going to go have some muddy fun with some dogs. It's Friday, 3:30, finished work, been to the doctors. If for anybody who hasn't watched the last video that I put up on here, I've been having troubles with my menstrual cycle since the end of January. So I came on my period end of January, had about a 2-week break. And then it was like February 5th or 6th. I then started my period again and it's been continuous up until this Wednesday. So today's Friday. I have a feeling that it's going to come back. One of the things that I was thinking of is all this training affecting my menstrual cycle. I'm definitely fueling enough and eating enough because I can't stop eating. I'm on easy week, my miles have reduced to about 40-50% so far and my period has stopped. Hopefully it's finished now and that's it, and it was just like a weird little blip my body was going through. That's where we're at with that. I thought I'd just do a bit of an update. Good morning, Saturday morning. So today, what's the plan for today? So yeah, I've just got to nip out this morning just to get some bits and bobs done, and I have a 25-minute shakeout run. So when I've done my jobs, I'm just going to park up on the canal and then just go down and do that. And that's pretty much for the day. I'll just do some mobility and stretching and all that at some point today. Might do it at home, might go to the gym and do it. Yeah, I'm just going to have coffee, I'm just going to have some cereal and then I'm going to go. The first coffee of the day just hits, doesn't it? So we went out last night, had a bit of a kid date night. So we went Pizza Hut and then the cinema. So that was nice. Today's going to be a chilled one, have a nice night in. Obviously because I've got the race tomorrow. My pre-race bits done today. So I always have a routine. I always have things that I do before I race. I don't know why. I don't know if it just gets me ready to race. So Mark's going to trim my hair for because it just needs to tidy up anyway. I tend to like do my nails, my fingernails, my toenails, and I'll put some fake tan on. That's pretty much it really. I'm not going to be going anywhere if I don't shut up and get on. Right. Okay, it's 11:30 and now we're finally going out for a run. 25-minute shakeout, let's go. Shakeout run, tick, done. 26 minutes, 5k. Felt really good. Legs felt really good. My hip and my quad still a bit tight, but the difference is absolutely massive. Yeah, it's still niggling me a bit, but the difference is massive and I'll take it. So yeah, right, I've seen a recipe to make a cake in the air fryer and I really want to try it out with coffee. So I'm going to go do that. Good morning. It's race day. It's Stafford Half Marathon day. And I'm nervous. I am nervous today because I am going for it today. I'm going for a PB. This week was the perfect week to do it, with it being rest week. My hip is feeling better, so that might be the only thing that holds me back today. It's a bit wet this morning as well, which isn't ideal. You always want it to be nice and dry and a bit warmer, but we'll deal with it. It's not a problem. As long as it's not torrential wind and rain as I'm running, that's okay. So yeah, what did it yesterday? So I did all my stretching activations in the evening as well. I got Mark to give me a bit of a haircut, put a bit of a toner on it, just so I feel a bit fresh and a bit nice. I did my nails and I put some fake tan on, which is all things that I do as my pre-race routine. And I've done it from day dot when I started racing a couple of years ago. And it's just, if I don't do it now, I don't feel ready to race. So it's a bit of a weird one, but I'm not alone. I know a couple of people who do it. And to be honest, because I'm not drinking and going out really at the minute, this is kind of like my Friday night special, isn't it? So I'm just having a bagel and banana, but I'm nervous. I feel like I can't eat this morning, which is really weird for me. I've got a bagel thin and I've chopped up half a banana. So as long as I get that down, we will be okay. And I've got a naked bar. I've got some, I'm having some of this, my carbs in a drink. So I'll sip on that on the way up to Stafford. I definitely should have enough energy. I had a really good dinner last night as well. And then had cereal as a snack before bed. So I'm fueled, I'm ready to go. It's just, I always worry. That's one of those things, if I don't eat before I go, I kind of worry. Gels today as well. So I've got a standard one to start with. And then I'm going to take one about 50 minutes in today. Because it's usually the last 5k. They take about 10 minutes to kick in, I think. For the last 20-25 minutes, when it's the last couple of miles, it's just going to give me that boost. So yeah, that is everything. I've also put some of my clear protein into a little tub. And I'll take my shaker with me. So I can have that on the way home. So at least I've had some protein straight away. And I've got a spare banana. And I've also got my electrolytes as well, which I've already had this morning. So I've got some to take with me and I'll have one at the finish. It's all good being prepped before, but you've also got to do the right thing afterwards for your recovery. All right, I'm going to try and eat this bagel. And I definitely need the toilet again. And I'll probably need to go again. Right, I'm going to go eat. Actually, no, I need to go to the toilet first before I eat. Oh, God, the nerves this morning. Right, I don't have long, so I'm going to go. And I will see you in a bit.
Woo! Come on, Emily! Great running, Rugeley. Well done, Em.
Well done, great running.
David Hopper as well from Stone Master Marathoners, 262, 173, 638, 01 for the Harriers, Oliver Woodhouse, and 2171 as well, which is Carly Taylor.
Stafford Half Marathon done, just finished the cool down. So 90 minutes, 2 seconds today. I really underestimated how hard that course is. Oh, that's cool. So there we have it. That is the end of week 11. Finished on the Stafford Half Marathon today. I thought I'd just finish off this week, obviously just talking about the half marathon today. So my hip felt amazing, absolutely no tightness, nothing. It was like there'd never been an issue. So I'm really happy with that. I couldn't ask for anything more really with that. So the easy week this week definitely is what I needed for that to sort itself out. And obviously a really good massage on the Monday from Sophie. That obviously helped as well. So yeah, Stafford Half Marathon. I believe I am in PB shape for the half marathon. I believe it. I really do. But the course today, it was not the course for that to happen. I underestimated how hilly it was. Now, the elevation wasn't actually anything too disgusting. I think it was the amount of hills. Just seemed that every corner you turned, there was another hill. I feel if on a flatter course, I'd be able to just buckle down and settle into the pace. And yeah, that didn't happen today. Secondly, as well, I wish that I'd actually attacked the hills a bit more. I feel that because I knew that there was quite a few, not as many as there was, but I knew there was a really big one about mile 10. And I think there was one about mile 7, I think, from looking at last year's race. So I knew there were hills coming. So I decided to just take them easy, which I think cost me dearly with the time at the end. I feel that I'm fit enough to have been able to attack them more and recover enough at the top to continue pushing. But these are the mistakes that we make and we learn from them. There's no such thing as a bad mistake if we learn from them, basically. So that was the other thing. And then the water stations, there were cups of water and you can't get fluid in. I got stitch in my shoulder on a couple of occasions, about 3 occasions from what I can remember. Maybe that's just me not hydrating enough over the weekend before the race. Maybe it's because of the lack of water really that I could take in from the cups. So that's another one. And then finally, which kind of is a big one. So my orange Alphaflys that I've saved from last year, from a couple of miles in, probably about 4 miles in, they started to feel quite uncomfortable under the arches of my feet and on my pinky toe on my left foot. I just thought nothing of it really. I just kind of was like, oh, carried on. By mile 7, 8, my feet were so painful and so sore, like the arches of my feet. And you know when it's like that burning pain, I was like, I'm getting blisters. I don't know what to do. I can't stop. I'm just gonna have to run through the pain. And it was, yeah, it was something else. I can remember running through the puddles. We go through this path and there was lots of like big puddles near the end and you just had to run straight through them. And I was like, oh, I really don't want to get my feet soaking wet because I think that's just going to chafe even more. But at this point, we were so close to the end. We were like a mile out. So it was suck it up and get on with it. So 1 hour, 30 minutes and 2 seconds. I'm so annoyed about the 2 seconds. If I just pushed a little bit more on that last bit, I could have just dipped under 90 minutes. So annoyed. A couple of things today that didn't go my way. I should have pushed more on the hills. The cups of water, I just can't get on with them. I do the whole folding, sipping technique, but it just goes down your face. And I can't stop to drink and carry on. And then finally, my shoes just absolutely destroying my feet. So those shoes, I'm going to clean them up and I'm going to put them up for sale. Hopefully I can get a bit of money for them because I'm not wearing them again. My feet are in a really bad way, in a bad state. Nike Alphaflys are not the marathon shoe or any kind of shoe for me. So if you would like a pair of size 6.5 bright orange Alphaflys, let me know. Right, I'm going to wrap it up there. So thanks so much for watching this video, especially if you've made it all the way to the end. I really appreciate it, thank you. And I've had some lovely messages and comments this past week as well from people who have been watching the videos and have been enjoying them. So thank you, that really makes my day, I love it. Good luck to everybody else who's training for one of the spring marathons, whether it's Manchester, London, whatever you're training for, good luck. And we'll see you next week, end of week 12. Bye. Do you want to say bye? Bye. Bye. Man, I feel broken.